was about bringing Kenya to the interest of investors. The Euromoney Kenya Investment Conference was a high-level affair, keen to entice investors from around the globe on the opportunities that lie in putting their money in Kenya.
Over a period of 5 years, between 2002 and 2007, our economy steadily expanded from 0.6% to 7.1%. The growth was based on expansion in all our leading sectors.
Understanding Kenya's economic climate was first on card.
We are investing, of course, very heavily, as the President mentioned in his speech here, in infrastructure, road construction. We are expanding our energy generation capacity, and we are also trying to find ways of reducing the cost of energy, which is scaring away investors. We are investing in water and communications. As you know, that we are bringing in an under cable from Bujaira, which is going to arrive here in May. We have already rolled out the fiber optics network throughout the country in anticipation of that. In security, we are of course doing everything possible to ensure that there's adequate security in the country. With bureaucracy, there's a lot has already been done. For example, we've removed so many licenses which were required, and some others are in the process of being removed. We have set up a one-stop shop for investors who come to the country.
Has Kenya's economic performance been put into context?
We're talking about an economy where 02-03 ordinary revenues were 190 billion. To year 07-08, where we had ordinary revenues now closer to 400 billion. So we're actually talking about an economy that's growing. Even when we're talking about our tourist numbers being down, they are down on the year 2007, but there has been a steady increase in our tourist arrivals and numbers over the period of time. So consequently, yes, we have a problem, but I think we need to be able to understand that problem within the context of where we've come from and where we are. And I would like to agree with my colleague, looking at the medium to long-term situation, I think the growth potential for Kenya remains not just stable, but the outlook looks actually quite good.
The current growth rate stands at 3.5% against a prediction of 10% in Kenya's Vision 2030.
Basically, Kenya, we see it as the largest economy in East Africa, and that's the reason we chose to come here. After the disturbance that happened last year, we think now the situation is politically stable, and that is encouraging for foreign investments and foreign companies to come and work here. Also, it will encourage foreign investments in the stock market, which will flourish the stock market, therefore puts more demand on our software.
Doing business in some economies is not as easy as investors would like.
Anyone who wants to do business in a market, the first place they need to go to is a company like ours to get access to information and data in order to do business there. Because entering a market without information on that specific market, you're sort of walking in blind. So you don't have an idea, and you're going to actually trip and fall, and you won't be able to get the potential investment you're looking for.
The word Club Africa is probably not the most appropriate word. It is a virtual community of a lot of people who are connected through the net, people who do business in Europe and people who do business in Africa. And the idea is that they meet each other in this virtual community in order to be able to do business, to get to know each other, to make networks. Because, yeah, it's sometimes difficult to start business somewhere. Eastern Europe is not easy. There are certain African countries which are difficult to get into. And through this virtual network, they are able to connect. And the beauty of it is that we established it 2 years ago. We have about 5,000 members at the moment and still growing, so it apparently serves a need. And even more important, about people from 130 different countries all over the world are hitting our website and are getting in touch. So it's a truly global community.
The recent success of the 12-year infrastructure bond with a 12.5 interest is one thing the government is making the best of. With the current global economic climate, they say such an interest rate is hard to come by.